Pagpasok ng coronavirus, kumalat na bilang mga kasong nagkakasakit patuloy na lumalaki. Maging mga senior citizens apektado. Transmission of virus causing COVID-19. Merchandise business, the impact and contribution to our lives. Global pandemic has given hardship to businesses. PWD Filipinos prove that having a disability is not a hindrance to success. For GRP News Alert, your anchor, Miss Rizalyn Pimentel.
Good morning, Pasig City and Philippines. I am Rizalyn Pimentel, serving you with facts and integrity for GRP News Alert, bringing you the eye on the news for Thursday, June 17, 2021. COVID-19 pandemic is still spreading all over the world, and the situation reports for the Philippines highlight the most recent development in the country. Office response. And to give us informative report, here is Miss Mary Grace Reboira to turn over.
Salamat, Miss Rizalyn. Ayon nga sa World Health Organization, ang COVID-19 ay isang uri ng virus sa pamilya na sanhi ng coronavirus na maaaring maging sanhi ng malubhang problema sa kalusugan, lalo na sa mga matatanda, sa mga may mahinang katawan o madalas dapuan ng malubhang sakit. Ang mga sintomas ay maihahambing sa mga panapanahong trangkaso o isang sipon. Ito ay nailalarawan sa pamamagitan ng isang biglaang lagnat, ubo, pagkapagod, pagkawala ng panlasa at hirap sa paghinga. Ang pinakaapektadong organo ay karaniwan ang ilong, lalamunan at baga. Ang ilan sa mga tao ay maaaring walang sintomas at pwedeng mapagaling ng hindi nangangailangan ng espesyal na paggamot o kakaunti lamang ang maaaring maging sintomas. Kasalukuyang may higit 5,000 bagong nagpositibo sa COVID-19 sa Pilipinas, batay sa tala ng Department of Health noong Hunyo 16. Dahil dito, lumobo na sa 1.3 milyon ang kabuoang tala ng mga nagkakasakit ng COVID-19 sa bansa, habang nasa 56,170 ang nananatiling mga aktibong kaso. Sa ngayon, patuloy pa ring tumataas ang bilang ng kaso ng COVID-19 sa bansa. Inirerekomenda naman ng Centers of Disease Control and Prevention sa panahon ng pandemya na ang mga tao ay magsuot ng face mask na tumatakip sa kanilang ilong at bibig, face shield at panatilihin ng 1 hanggang 2 metro sa distansya kapag nakikipag-ugnayan sa ibang tao sa labas ng kanilang tahanan, kapag nasa mga pasilidad sa pangalagang pangkalusugan, at kapag tumatanggap ng anumang bakuna kasama ang COVID-19 na bakuna. Naglilingkod at totoo, Mary Grace Reboira, nagbabalita sa GRP News Alert.
The risk factors for transmission, infection, and identification of possible COVID routes of transmission are dangerous to anyone. Here is Ms. Nerissa Tuando to tell us how this virus can be transferred to person and environment. Ms. Nerissa Tuando?
It says that the virus that causes COVID-19 is mainly transmitted through droplets generated by an infected person, cough, sneezes, or exhales. These droplets generate time in the air and quickly fall on the floors or surfaces. You can be infected by repeating the virus if you are within close proximity of someone who has COVID-19, or by touching a contaminated surface and then your eyes, nose, or mouth. Additional face coverings limit the volume and the travel distance of expiratory droplets dispersed. With tongue and breathing, a face covering with fins or holes will also filter out particles containing the virus from inhaled and exhaled air, reducing the chance of infections. A variety that is infected would transmit the virus outwards through it. Despite any certification they can have. Serving with the Fox and Integrity, here's a reporting for the GRP News Alert.
Drinking water is essential to your health. That's why you need to drink plenty of water to keep you hydrated throughout the day. Unlike power drinks or soft drinks, water is truly the only drink that can quench your thirst. It's an easy, refreshing way to keep your body healthy and strong.
As a basketball player, drinking water is essential, especially in athletes, because water regulates our body temperature and lubricates our joints. It helps to transport nutrients and gives energy to keep our body healthy. And there's a lot of effect when your body is dehydrated that directly impacts athletic performance, such as tiredness, muscle cramps, dizziness, and other serious symptoms. So always remember, drink a lot of water every day to avoid dehydration. Work hard, stay hydrated.
Knowing the facts that merchandising business has given us impact and contribution, since it is one of the most common types of businesses we interact with our daily lives. I have here someone to interview about her merchandising business. Hello, Ms. Escobedo. To the best of our knowledge, we know that you know something about the business. I would like to thank you for allowing us to be interviewed. So let us now begin. Can you tell us what merchandising business means?
Merchandising is a type of business that buy and sell merchandise good to earn a profit. Merchandise represent good or item intended for sale by a merchandiser in the normal course of business operation.
Now, can you give us some examples?
Clothing store, supermarket, and grocery store are the example of merchandising business.
What about operating cycle? Can you give us an information about this?
The operating cycle of the merchandising business involves the purchase of merchandise for sale, the sale and distribution of the product to customer, and the receipt of cash from customer. The operating cycle begins with spending cash and it ends receiving cash from customer. Operating cycle differ depending upon the nature of the business and its operations.
Here's the last question. What is your major activities of merchandising business?
Merchandising business has two major activities, and these are purchases and sale of merchandise.
Thank you, Mrs. Escobedo, for your time and cooperation. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in changes to our business advertising, marketing campaigns, and promotional. Businesses struggle to access supplies and receive shipments from their vendors. At the moment, this issue is mostly affecting businesses that source their supplies. Miss Princess Dheanne Sabanal, cause the news.
This time of pandemic, many businesses shut down and went bankrupt. I have here a small business owner. Let's hear her journey during this pandemic. Before we proceed to our main interview, I have a question for you. How old are you when you start your own business, and how long you been running it?
I start my business at a young age and I've been running it over a year now.
You've been in business world over a year now. What's your secret or your strength to last and grow your business, mostly during this pandemic?
As a small business owner, I dedicate all of my effort and time to my business in order for it to run smoothly. This is my secret and strength. Also, during this pandemic, we are striving to formulate strategies and policies for our marketing, as well as we rather sanitizing and priority to shipment to customer.
This time of pandemic, there are many weaknesses that a business could have. What is it?
Due to pandemic, it was difficult to earn and lose customer since many people are not allowed to go outside and for the fear of contracting the disease. Pandemic was such a hard time because many businesses closed and went bankrupt.
Then how these weaknesses turn into opportunities?
I took this opportunity and became an online seller for the safety of those who order as well for my own. We also have wholesale and retail sale strategy to allow more people to purchase the product. Retail is the sale of the small quantity to customer. But on the plus side, we also have wholesale, where they can buy the product in the bulk at a lower price. As a result, our business income increased.
What challenges did you face when starting your online business, especially during the pandemic?
When I am starting my business, there are so many threats and hindrances to it, like many people don't trust our products. Because of the pandemic, they are afraid the delivery man or owner might have a virus and infect them.
You've encountered many things during the pandemic. What can you say to those people that also run their business?
All I can say is that we must maintain a clean environment in the workplace for the safety of ourselves, perhaps the customer who order from us. The delivery man will also require PPE and sanitation in order for the customer to trust them. Also, don't forget to have alternative plans and strategies. This will help you grow your business.
That's a nice advice. Thank you for lending us your time.
Meet the new iPhone 12 mini, the world's smallest, thinnest, and lightest 5G phone with the first ever deferred payment method. A deferred payment is an agreement to pay for something at a later date, which in our case will be compounded monthly after 4 months. Basically, you will have to pay us in 12 months at the standard monthly price of 3,000 pesos. The payment term or period is only for 1 year, for a total of 33,544 pesos, or the present value of the item. What are you waiting for? Grab yours now. For more information, visit our website apple.com.
Persons with disabilities or PWDs may live a different, sometimes difficult life, but some remains optimistic despite their disabilities. Yeascza, Espanola, cast the news.
A person with disability or PWD proves that having a disability is not a hindrance to success, and also it is not impossible that their condition will be the foundation of their strength. One of these people is Alcibelo. He was born with a condition where his left arm is short, but despite of his condition, he is now the chairman and operation manager of Bigay Buhay Multipurpose Cooperative.
Po si Alcibelo ng Bigay Buhay Multipurpose Cooperative BBMC. Ako po yung present chairman ngayon at ako din po yung operation manager ng dalawang livelihood project ng Bigay Buhay.
Like Sir Alci, Professor Maria Criselda also have a disability. She was born with vision impaired. Professor Maria Criselda attended the school where PW students were accepted, and she didn't compare herself to any student because she saw herself as a special student. She was thankful to those persons who helped her to build her confidence, especially to her family who always on her side. Now, she is a graduate school professor of De La Salle University. Sir Elsie and Professor Maria are just a few of many PWD Filipinos who seeking and proving that disability is not a hindrance to success. Serving with facts and integrity, Yeascza Espanola, reporting for the GRP News Alert. Back to studio.
For our news trivia, did you know that Line Webtoon was founded by Jungkook Kim in 2004 under the name Webtoon, after he watched manhwa industry crash in the late 1990s and early 2000. Webtoons are a fantastic form of snack-size entertainment. The beauty of it is that it's continuously evolving. The list of genres keeps expanding, and new features like cinematics and physical effects are being introduced to enhance the reading experience. Webtoons are now a cultural trend which affects our society. The reason for this boom is that the youth feel they can be associated with the webtoon writers and the audience can communicate and participate through the webtoons. Moreover, tablet, PCs, and smartphones make reading webtoons much easier and more convenient for people. Webtoon created a genre of stories including action, fiction, detective, horror, mature, romance, drama, and especially boys love webtoon. Some of the stories of webtoons showing life during the COVID-19 pandemic are Coronavirus Pandemic by Rizalyn Sujo and Social Distancing, Life in the COVID-19 Pandemic by Ned Burnett. Coronavirus Pandemic by Rizalyn Sujo is a story about a small period of time. The power of the world is gone. People get anxiety and panic attacks. A new discovered virus that spread throughout the world. The COVID-19 virus that leads to death to those who are unlucky and kills victims slowly and painfully. The people worldwide is suffering from the quarantine and lockdown. There is no cure. Half the world is gone. And the Social Distancing, Life in the COVID-19 Pandemic by Ned Barnett, which emphasizes social distancing as a daily diary comic about living in the greater Boston area during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. Always remember, instead of rushing to get back to normal, use this time to decide which part of a normal are worth rushing back to. Again, this is Rizalyn Pimentel, your anchor, serving with facts and integrity. This is GRP News Alert.